Hey everyone, it's Andrew. So this is going to be a video doing an unboxing and review of the Onn or Groove Onn Wireless Earphones, which you can get at Walmart for about $20. Before we start, if you can hit the like and subscribe button, that'd be awesome. But a little bit of background, I've been using like the classic Apple wired earphones to run whenever I'm going outside with Charlie. And I couldn't find them this morning, and I've had these Groove Onn earphones just sitting in my office for a while, and I haven't opened them up. And so what we'll do in this video is open up the earphones, we'll look at the packaging, and then we'll set it up with my iPhone, and then I'll go for like a 4-mile run with Charlie and come back and give you my general impressions after one use running with these. So you get a general idea of whether you think they're worthwhile, because it's a little bit difficult to review earphones through video because you can't really experience it yourself. So really it depends on my impressions after my first use. So what we'll do now is we'll set up the camera, open these up, and just take a look. Okay, so here's the Onn or Groove Onn wireless headphones. It comes with this charging case as well. You can get this at Walmart for anywhere from like $20 or lower. So when I went to the store, it was the original list price was $20, but it was discounted all the way to $9. I didn't see any package damaging, so that's why I purchased it, because at $9 I can't really be too upset if it doesn't work on its own or function appropriately. As far as on the front packaging here, it shows the headphone and the headphone case. On the top right here it says 15 hours of playtime, and then on the bottom here it says IPX4 splash proof and Bluetooth. I don't really know what the IPX splash proof specification means. I would have to look that up further. And then on the back here, it's got similar specifications, but it says Bluetooth wireless technology, stream with audio from all of your devices, which is kind of necessary given it's wireless. It says up to 33 feet or 10 meters of wireless range. Shows a picture of the actual the headphones. And then on here, it says 15 hours of playtime, and specifications it says is built-in microphone, Bluetooth, voice assistant support, 3 hours playtime per charge, 15 hours total with 4 extra charges. So I think what they're saying essentially is for each use outside of the case, you have 3 hours of use, and then you can get 4 additional uses by charging it inside the case. But the case will only charge it a total of essentially 5 times, which is how you end up with the 15 hours. It has auto pairing and in-ear detection, and then earphones work together or independently, and then it says IPX splash proof earphones only, but not the case. So that's everything on the casing. We'll open this up now. I don't know necessarily the easiest way to do this. I'll probably just rip this top part here. I did buy a similar case like this from, like, I don't know what brand it was, from TJ Maxx a while ago for a similar price. I ultimately got a couple uses out of it, but then the case like fried from charging it, which was upsetting. But that happened a while ago, so hopefully these are better than that. As far as in the case, you got the headphones with or earphones with the actual case here. We'll go over that in a second. This is just kind of the packaging here. We can get rid of that. A charging cable, but not, which is USB to, looks like micro USB C port, but it doesn't have an actual USB outlet adapter, so you'll need that. And then it comes with instructions, which we'll just skim through briefly just to get a general idea. It shows the box. These are actually relatively simple. It says how to get started. You take them out, you plug them in, you pair them with your device. For music, it says tap and hold for the previous track, and tap and hold for the next track on the, so tap and hold on the left ear for the previous track, and tap and hold on the right for the next track. If you tap twice, it will do Siri or Google Assist, and then if you tap twice on the left one, it'll do Siri or Google Assist, and if you tap twice on the right one, it will do play or pause. So that's the different in-touch features. And then it's got phone features, so it says essentially tap twice each side to answer the call, tap twice each side to hang up, and then tap and hold each side to reject the call. And then charging, essentially you put the earphones in the case and then you plug it into an adapter in the wall. And on the back here, there's really nothing here. But they're pretty useful instructions. Usually I don't even look at these things, but that gives you a good overview of the features. And then we'll take a look at the actual headphones themselves. So it comes in this essentially plastic case. On the bottom here is a micro USB-C port. And then on the top here is a clear casing that kind of has a lid. There's a label here. I'll peel this off to just get rid of it. And then on the bottom here, it says that it has the on labeling there on the bottom there. So that's all it is as far as the case. When you open the case, well, I guess right here it shows blue. I guess that's because I took off the labeling or opened it, or green, I mean. But when you open it, it essentially shows the green for the charging, I guess, which shows that it's currently charged and it's not dead. I would assume it would change to like a yellow or orange, or red if it starts getting dead. But that's pretty consistent whenever you move the case lid, that does that. And then we'll take out the actual earbuds. So we'll take a look at these. Or first the case, so really it sits or houses the earphones, and that's really it. And then it's got this charging station on the bottom. The earbuds themselves, it comes, essentially there's left and right. It comes with this kind of labeling or packaging on the side. I'll just kind of tear this off to get rid of it. So that's one, and then we'll do the other one. Oh. If I can get it off. There. Okay. So sorry about that. Okay, so as you can see, very similar design for each. They're basically identical. So you've got the earphone bud at the top, and then this plastic housing at the bottom. There's two charging ports at the bottom here, which is how it charges when you put it into the casing. And then what we'll do now is we'll essentially pair this with my phone. I don't know necessarily where I guess it's tap, so there's no buttons or switches on the actual headphone. You'll have to tap it, and that's how you do it. But what we'll do is I'm gonna plug one in my ear just to get an idea of what it says, and then we'll try to set this up on my phone. So usually what you do is, this is an iPhone 11, you just go to Bluetooth, and it should be able to identify it by searching for it. But they don't seem on yet. I have to figure out how to turn these on. Maybe I have to just plug them in and... Okay, maybe we need to read the manual. So for setup here, it says take them out, power on automatically, and connect to the last paired device. So let me put these back in the case here. I was surprised by that. I thought this was going to be a little bit more intuitive, but they don't have any sound or anything. So maybe it was just when I was sitting there, it didn't kind of identify it. So, all right, so I took them out and then dropped them back in and closed the case. Or for first time use, open the charging case cover. Earphones will go to pairing mode automatically. Connect your device by searching for on. So that's what we're going to do here. So we'll throw these back in here for a brief second. Close it. Take it out. And then we'll have to search for on, because it's not actually identifying this. So, So we're just going to turn off the Bluetooth and turn it back on. Sorry about this delay. I thought this was going to be way more straightforward. But it gives you a general idea of the difficulty with this if it doesn't identify it. So given we're having issues, what I'll do is I'll try to figure this out and then I'll walk through it once I get it figured out. But for some reason on my phone here, it's not popping up with the on headphones, even though it's searching for other devices. I can't tell really if these are actually on or not. And so I'll fiddle around with this and then get back to you once I get it settled and tell you exactly how to pair these, because it should be a relatively automated process, but for some reason it's not right now. Okay, so sorry for about the longer delay and things like that, but I think I figured it out. I haven't connected it entirely yet, but when you have this case here, what you'll need to do is open it up like this. There's gonna be, when you open it up and leave the headphones in the case, it'll pop up on your phone. So if you see here now, the wireless headphones pop up now, and I'll just have to click those so it's paired. And so now it's connected. We'll pull them out of the case and see if it actually works now. I'm just gonna, yeah, it's already on now, and so it beeped and kind of made a noise, and then what we'll do is switch over to my music just to see what it sounds like. So it's playing fine. So that's all you have to do. So when you set it up the first time, you'll have to essentially leave it in the case, open up the case lid, and that's how you'll be able to set it up when you go to Bluetooth on your phone or your iPhone if you have it. Interestingly, when you put these back in the case, when they're charging, there's going to be beeping or blinking lights here and a red light, and so essentially that's when it's charging there. And that's like an indicator light on the top of it. So that's all as far as setup. What I'll do now is I'm gonna go for a run with Charlie for about 4 miles, and I'll come back, and hopefully these stay in my ear when I'm running with them. But that'll give you a general sense of my overall impressions after using the on headphones after like a 4 mile run. Okay everyone, so we're back from running 4 miles. Charlie's kind of pooped out but excited at the same time. Feedback from running with the on wireless headphones. First one, I'm super out of shape. I had to start running more, but that's irrelevant. However, all right, so seriously, earphones, they actually went dead after about 10 minutes. So I got like a mile and a half, and then all of a sudden they just beeped and turned off. So I'm thinking that with the case and prolonged time in the packaging, it wasn't really charged, or it didn't come out of the box fully charged. So they went dead. They did work effectively when I had them in, as far as playing music, and I was able to skip songs or go back through my Pandora stations very easily by tapping it. However, once it went dead, I thought initially that it just didn't sense being in my ears anymore. So I fiddled around with it, kind of like turn the Bluetooth on and off, turn my music on and off, but it just didn't reactivate them. So they probably were just fully dead. So I can't really fully review the earphones, unfortunately, because out of the box it seems like they were dead and we'll have to charge them. But I did wear them the entire time, so they're still in my ears. I kept them in the whole time. They didn't fall out or anything, which was nice. You didn't have to readjust them or anything, which I've had issues with in the past with certain earphones like falling or fumbling, or like you have to reset them. And with wireless earphones like this, it is a concern, because if it did fall out of your ear and you're running, you might not ever find it again, and then you're kind of like out of luck. You spend money and then you can't ever use it and you've lost it. But so as far as wear and comfort, they stuck in my ears really well. They were comfortable. They didn't hurt my ears or anything like that. I will say that there is a little bit of wind noise. So even when I was playing the music, you could hear some wind kind of probably catching the bottom part of the earphone and causing issues with that. But that's something that I think you can't exclude with any type of design with this. There might be noise canceling, which would kind of counteract that, but there is some wind noise when you're running, at least. I can't really speak to walking, but the big issue is that out of the box they didn't charge fully, so you couldn't provide a full review of these. So what I'll do is, rather than keep you on this video, what I'm going to do is charge them up fully, let it sit for a while, and then I'll wear them for a little while and come back and do another video giving you a full review after like 2 weeks or so of use, just to give you a general idea, because that's a full testament to like, are these working effectively when charged and that sort of thing. So sorry for like the roundabout video and stuff for reviewing these, but these are the on earphones. You can get them at Walmart for about like $10 to $20 depending on the price and location. Hopefully they'll work out in the long run, but hopefully this video helps if you see these in the store kind of in the market for wireless headphones. So thanks for watching, and definitely subscribe so you can follow up on this video, and have a good weekend.